Yeah, so actually what happened is that one day I was just on Facebook, but I wanted to go to some school, CBU. It's in Zambia. It's like Kuwabech University. It's a very good university.
The one of the the best university in Zambia or something like that.
The second, there's the University of Zambia. And then, yeah, but they're almost the same thing, you know. Yeah, so I never thought of actually coming abroad. It was never, I never thought about it. Yes, you obviously have to do something. There are people who actually, after like they're done studying, maybe I say, okay, I'll study for 3 hours. They'll actually go listen to music. They watch a movie. I don't like watching movies. So for me, I feel like I'm actually the same with everyone.
Hey people, it's me here once again. Today I'm here with a very wonderful person. And this kind of person is extraordinary because it's very rare that we actually have females in the building. So today we have this wonderful person I've never met before. This is the first time that I don't know. I will tell her how I got to know about her. And then I don't know how she's going to take it, if she's going to be surprised or whatever. But before that, I want to welcome her personally to the channel. Welcome. And then I'm really happy you made it. Because I spoke to you, I think, in 2 weeks. And then you are here. Despite the fact that you're a busy person. Yeah, but you made it here. And I really appreciate it. And yeah, from the letter I gathered, you are from Zambia.
Yeah, I'm Zambian.
How is Zambia?
It's okay. Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Yeah, so you recommend it any day, anytime?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's a very nice country. It's very beautiful. Yeah.
I think the only thing I know about that place is the Victoria Falls.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's very beautiful.
That's one of your many attractions, right?
Yeah, that's like the biggest attraction, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good. So basically, when I looked you up, right, I want to tell you how I got to know you before you tell me who you are and what you did in Morocco.
Okay.
All right. So you will find out if it's really true what I thought of you is what you do.
Okay.
So basically, I am a YouTuber, and then I decided to, add podcasts to my YouTube stuff.
All right.
So now there's a situation where you have to have a conversation with people. You have to go about looking for people in different domains, in doing different stuff, so you get to know them, explore them, and as well as ask them about their health, how they are going in life and everything, which is very important. Basically. So I have this friend. I have this friend who I tell him that, look, when you see someone and you think this person is the right fit or something, who is ready to open up, because not everybody who is willing to be in front of camera, say stuff and all those kind of things. So we actually have to look for the right people. So I was contemplating, because there was a particular weekend, Saturday, that some people decided to snub me off. They were like, no, we can't make it to the channel. I'm like, oh, this the kind of things I pass through almost every weekend.
Yeah.
So I have to make sure next week I get somebody.
I get them.
And he was like, no. Okay, then I also brought up another niche. Not another niche, another content idea. I think I've discussed that with you.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, that means you need a female for this. I'm like, yeah. So, okay. I think I know the perfect people. Not person, like people.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, fine. Bring it up. Maybe they might be interested or something. So he eventually brought the names up. Then I did my selections, and not basically based on, because I'm in this space. So I know the kind of people who might be willing to talk in front of camera or not, those kind of stuff. So that made me to, do the tirage and find the right people. So then I quickly went and I said, no, you dance. That's one thing I noticed when I went into your Instagram feed.
Instagram page.
Then I sent you a message the same day. I'm like, oh, you are not responding to my messages. I'm like, oh, nah, this girl is celebrity. Okay, fine. Let me get your attention. So I sent you another message again, I think.
Yeah.
Still nothing happened. I'm like, oh, maybe I'm not following you. That's why. Well, till now, I've not followed you. I don't know why, but I think I believe so. Then I said, no, you know something? Let me go to your story. Maybe you might have posted something. Let me like it.
Yeah.
I think I liked some few things. It still didn't get your attention. So I said, okay, fine. Let me blow your wall. Let me like everything you've posted. Yeah. So that's how we do it. Oh, finally, then I received the message. Oh, Siddiqui and whatever. I'm like, yeah. Then Siddiqui. Then you might have watched me several times, or maybe not less than 2 times or something. So I think you might be in for it. That's when the conversation started. Then I went ahead and I asked You are doing dentistry as well. And this is your first year in Morocco. And that's how the whole thing happened. And that's how you finally made to the channel.
Okay.
And I'm really, really grateful that you did it. I have to push it. That it must happen. And it's happening today.
Yeah.
That's very wonderful. So basically, that's how come you made it to my channel today. Here. Yeah. Okay. And I'm really, really happy. Right. How do you feel?
I'm excited to be here. Yeah, this is my first podcast. I've never done this before. Yeah. So it's a bit nervous, but
you shouldn't be shy because it's just maybe I understand. This is the first time we are meeting and talking about this stuff. Yeah, I understand. So tell me, what do you do and why are you in Morocco then?
I'm in Morocco. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you know my name?
Yeah, Choksi.
Chibalo. Yeah. Yes, I'm doing dentistry. Yeah, I'm going my second year this 11th September. Yeah, I do dance.
I know.
I do dance. And what am I doing in Morocco? I do speak a bit of French. Yeah, I can have a little conversation in French. Yeah, Darija, no. I just know Shia.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah, then nothing really. There's nothing I do apart from school. Yeah.
So basically, you are here to school.
Exactly.
And you decide to dance.
Dancing has been there, so it's just something that I do when I have free time. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I think we are going to do this. We are going to talk about your dancing.
Okay.
I don't know if I should call it your dancing career because, well, I don't know. It's recent time that I advised myself, when you go to my Instagram, I just put the word and what have you, some emojis and stuff in my description. Yeah. But when I went to yours, I think I saw what you wrote. It was digital creator and then dental student. I believe so. Yeah. So that means basically your digital creator is a kind of a career you are into.
Yeah.
Good. So we are going to talk about that part of your life. Then after you move on, because that's how you structured it. You talk about your digital creator first before you talked about your dental schooling. So that's how I'm going to also ask the questions today.
Sure.
All right. So we are going to get into the dancing. When did you start dancing?
When did I start dancing? Okay, like I think when I was still a child, there are those things where you go like for weddings, they put you on the lineup and stuff like that. Yeah, so I loved going there. Like people loved seeing me dance as a knife girl. Those little stuff.
I know, right?
Yeah. Then when I went to secondary school, I think in grade 9, we actually had a team. Yeah, they just picked anyone who is interested to dance. And because we had a function as a school. Yeah, so I was one of the people who actually said, no, I want to dance and stuff like that. Yeah, then the day we actually had the function at school, my friends were like, you really dance well, you really dance well. So for me, that boosted me up that I actually do dance, you get. So it kept on growing. I love music. I love it just, whenever we have something called Chigubi, it's entertainment. Whenever we had that, I was always there dancing. Right. So it's something that just developed, something that I've just loved. I love music. I love watching people dance. Yeah.
So that's how basically you're so I
used to watch some Botswana things where children dance. So that was a bit motivating.
All right.
Yeah.
So which one did you start with? Is it the Afro way of dancing or the cultural way of dancing?
Let me see.
Or you danced to anything at all?
Anything. I've never, not hip hop, no.
Yeah.
But it was a bit of culture, a bit of rumba. Rumba, I think. Yeah, I started with rumba. Rumba.
What is that?
Rumba is, how can I describe this? But these songs, especially the Congo people, they have very big beats.
I think, would that be the slow dancing kind of dancing?
No, rumba is I don't know how to describe this, but
does it involve two people dancing or just?
No, it's a type of music. Yeah, where there's amapiano, there's Afro,
amapiano,
but there's also rumba. Rumba has just those beats. It's more like amapiano, a beat, but something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what motivates you to go into dancing?
Nothing. I just love doing it.
So can I say genetically you were good at dancing? Maybe your family, there was someone who knows how to dance or something.
No one has told me that they used to dance before. Yeah, but I just do love dancing. Yeah. Because when I was young, my dad noticed I loved dancing a lot. Whenever there are children, I'm watching some Botswana things and children are dancing, I'm always there also trying to do what they're doing. Yeah, so he never loved that. He always said, no, he actually sort of take that as a career, you get. Yeah, so whenever he'd see me dance, he'd be like, no, dancing didn't take people anywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that like kind of African lifestyle. I get it.
But I never stopped. Like, it would continue. Yeah.
So then, I mean, like, how do you feel when you are dancing?
Good.
You feel good?
Yeah. It's a relief.
It's a relief.
Yeah.
So, can I say it's something that pushes you to dance? Maybe now that you are stating, you are making me aware that it's actually a relief. For instance, someone who is depressed, someone who is...
from studying, I just feel like, okay, no, let me dance.
So that's that.
Yeah, that's that.
That's that. So that means that there is nothing particular that actually pushed you to start dancing at all.
Nothing.
You just started and then...
Yeah, it's just something that I love doing.
You love doing.
Yeah. It's like someone listening to music. Oh, I love listening to music. For me, it's actually dancing. Like when I'm dancing, I'm there in my room. My roommate is just seated there.
And then, everything dancing. Goes.
Yeah.
So now, would you say the dancing is just part of your content creating ideas? Or do you... That's basically what you are planning on doing?
I never actually planned to actually start dancing like on camera. Yeah, I actually just thought whenever music just pops up, I'll be just there dancing. Yeah. But I actually said, okay, Morocco has very nice looking places. If I make a video here, it will just look good. One day I just said, okay, my friend, let's record a video. Yeah, let's see what...
That's how I ended up on Instagram and I got to know you. So that's actually good. Yeah, that's good. So basically, I also moved to music as well.
Okay.
Right, but I'm not good as compared to you, definitely.
Oh no, I'm not that good.
No, you are. Trust me, you are. So now you were talking about the fact that you dance in public in front of camera just to show the nice places that we have here in Morocco.
Exactly.
Morocco is not actually known for that. It's been, even if they know, it's not that it have started.
Yeah.
We are beginning to see all those kind of stuff.
Yeah.
How do you feel when you are doing it? Because trust me, there are a lot of people who would wish to do certain things on the street, but they can't do it because we are living in Morocco. So how do you do it then? How do you overcome all those kind of stuff?
I'm not someone who's overshadowed by what people think. Yeah, so even when people are talking, even maybe others are like against how I dress, I'm someone who doesn't really care. So even when I'm dancing, when Moroccans are looking at me, trust me, that doesn't affect me. Yeah. Even people who know me, who actually tell you she's someone who doesn't really care what people say. Yeah, even though you be talking, but if I want to do what I want, I would definitely do it.
I see. That's
so actually Moroccans would be looking at me. Others just would actually want to, like, they'll show a bit of dancing just to say, I love what you're doing, but others would just look at you, this Monami, what's going on with her? Yeah, there are things like that. But for me, that doesn't bother me actually.
Okay. Do you always go to the places you dance at with people, or you do it alone? Let's say you just set your camera and then you do it.
No, that's the problem. That's why I don't have a lot of videos because I always have to get someone.
Yeah.
And during school days, everyone has like, I'm busy or I'm what. So like whenever I actually chance someone who's not busy, I'll just be like, okay, can you actually make this video for me? Yeah, so I don't have anyone specific, but I had this friend, who's Moroccan, so she actually completed. Yeah, we were very close. So whenever I tell her, it wouldn't be a big problem. But from the time she went, there's whoever I find who's Zambian, they'll be like, okay.
I feel like you are really doing a very wonderful job. Like I said, a lot of people would want to do all this kind of stuff, go into the street, ask questions, and do all this kind of creating content stuff, but they can't because they are maybe this what others would think of them or whatever.
Yeah,
that's what keeps them like under the bucket or under their bed.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, they don't show off.
They don't do anything.
They don't do whatever.
They actually, I think people are afraid about how Moroccans would say, what they would think about them. Yeah, but at the end of the day, you have to know those people, you just see them once, it's done. Yeah, so.
But then I feel like, in a way, I think what people talk about you a little bit is something you should consider. What do you think? Or should you just ignore anything that people say about you?
No, not really. I think, the things that gets to me, but not really. I don't know. From the time I started dancing, no one has actually come. Maybe I'm dancing and say, no, stop that. I think people just look. And for me, I feel it's normal because we know Moroccans. They do look at us. Yeah, exactly. And for me, I feel it's just even someone who's not dancing, who's just walking, they'll still look at you. Yeah, so for me, I just take it like they do that to everyone. Even someone who's just in the streets not doing anything, they're still gonna look at you.
Yeah, so
you get. So even when I'm dancing, I'm like, actually, when I'm dancing, others actually get excited. Yeah, they are like, that's motivating. And you just like continue.
Okay, and that motivates you to continue.
Yeah.
So in the future, if like this your dancing, whatever, becomes very big.
Yeah.
Would you choose it over schooling? If it becomes big, maybe you win a contract, you are supposed to follow a musician. I don't know, who's your favorite musician?
Who's my favorite musician?
Yeah.
I love Davido.
So if Davido calls you up and be like, okay, join my dancing team, every time I do, you are supposed to be part.
Well, I've never thought of that.
Yeah.
I've never thought of that because I love what I'm doing. I love dentistry.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that's very inspiring. It's very creative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it might be hard when it comes to studying and stuff, but it's very interesting. Trust me, I love what I do.
Yeah.
I also love dancing. Yeah, but I feel if I were to be given this too, and I'm doing well, maybe like I'm working, I'll still refuse. Because dancing at some point, if maybe I become very good and someone calls me up, right? Then I dance for that person. It might just be for like 3 years and someone else better will actually come. That's competitive.
Yeah, exactly.
But when I'm in dentistry, it's like
it's just the base. Okay, fine. Tell me, how do you now that you made mention of your school, your dentistry, how do you manage these two? When do you do the dancing? Because I've never seen you dancing in school before.
No, I've never danced.
And definitely there are nice places in your school as well.
Exactly. Yeah. How do I manage? It's like people who I feel you can't be studying like over and over. You obviously have to do something. There are people who actually after like their dance study, maybe you say, okay, I'll study for 3 hours. They'll actually go listen to music. They watch a movie. I don't like watching movies. So for me, I feel like I'm actually the same with everyone. There are people who will be like, okay, I'm done studying. Let me sleep a bit. For me, that's the time actually. Be like, okay, let me do something that I like. I like dancing. And let me dance. Others will be watching movies. Others will be listening to music. Others will be chatting with their friends. Exactly. So just depends on what you do. Because I can't be sitting on a book the whole time. You get. There's that parable where you say George is a dull boy if he's always exactly. So it's like that. I study a bit. I dance a bit. Okay,
so now we are going to go specifically into your schooling.
Okay.
How was your semester? Your previous semester?
My previous semester was hard.
Why?
Everything was hard. Like I'm Anglophone. I'm the only Anglophone in my promotion, like at school.
But there are seniors that are
Anglophones, yes. But we're not talking about first years. I'm the only Anglophone. So like you go to class, the professor comes, you're not understanding anything. You only hear bonjour. Like it's like that.
Professors do take their time to tell you guys bonjour.
Yeah, there are others who say bonjour.
Are you guys not plenty in the class?
We're like 170, but not everyone comes to school.
And the professor takes time to just say bonjour. And that's what you actually
hear bonjour. They're those simple, but I know like maybe second semester actually started getting 1 or 2 things. But first semester, you're just going there to actually feel you're in school, you get.
Yeah,
but
I get it.
You know you're actually not going to listen to anything. You go to school, the professor talks there and there, you actually don't get anything. That's like 6 hours. You're there from 8 to 16:30. Nothing, you don't get anything. Your friends actually getting 1 or 2 things you get. At the end of the day, when they'll be complaining that the things are hard for them, they'll be like, what more an Anglophone? Like, how are the things for you get? Like, it was like that. So, I also had people bringing me down. They look at me and they'll be like, oh no, I'm Francophone. Things are already hard for me. What about you?
The Anglophone.
Yeah, but I had people who were like encouraging, they talk to you. I'm also an Anglophone. I made it through this. So it was just like that.
So what pushes you to go then if you know you don't get anything that they teach in class?
I don't know. It's just some satisfaction that you get when you go to school.
Yeah, because if it is not that kind of like important or it's not obligatory to be there, I don't really see the need to go there when you don't understand.
No, because that was like first semester. First semester, it's just like that. It's like going to school, it's like a satisfaction, even though you actually not get anything. When you stay at home, you actually feel guilty of the stuff. You get, so I just be like, okay, let me go to school. Like, and again, people say when you continue going to school, when people keep on talking, you actually start getting little by little. So for me, I think that was one of my motivation for at some point things will actually make sense. Yeah. So even though
you learned the French here or back then in your country?
In Zambia.
In Zambia. How was it? Because I believe that I even learned my French here, but trust me, it wasn't very easy when I started schooling.
Yeah.
Now, how much more you guys who learned it in an Anglophone country and you brought it here into a Francophone country?
It was nothing. Like, it wasn't just, I feel they were just teaching us those basic things, ça va, bonjour.
So,
but they're not teaching us like, you're going to school. They're just teaching you like you're going to be a tourist in another country. So you just need a few details about, direction.
And all those stuff.
But it's nothing
But
really.
I believe strongly the advice I will give you is just keep talking with the Francophones. Well, maybe they will come with different accents because the way a Francophone from Ivory Coast might be different from how someone from Gabon speaks. So there's something which is very, very tough. But then I think you are going to find your way through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then again, why did you choose dentistry?
I didn't choose it. Okay, I did choose it, but that wasn't my first option. Yeah, because I wanted to do engineering when I was in school.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're good at mathematics.
Yeah. Physics.
Yeah, I see.
So when the results came out, I feel like every African parent wants you to be a doctor.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so there's that. So like when they saw the results were good. They're like, okay, you should actually apply for medicine in Zambia. Yeah, so actually what happened is that one day I was just on Facebook, but I wanted to go to some school, CBU. It's in Zambia. It's like Kobabech University. It's a very good
the one of the the best university in Zambia or something like that.
The second, there's the University of Zambia.
And then,
yeah, but they're almost the same thing, Yeah, so I never thought of actually coming abroad. It was never, I never thought about it. Yeah, so one time I'm just like on Facebook, I'm scrolling, and I see this post, Moroccan scholarship, whatever, like that. So actually, the actual scholarships that are fake. So I was trying to confirm if it's not fake or not. So I clicked on the page, and it was actually the official page of higher education.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I told my mom about it because my dad wasn't around. She's like, no, they'll just steal you. They're like, no, don't go. They'll just steal you. Don't even apply.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I saw it and I was actually convinced because I know that's where people get their loans from. People go to UNZA, to CBU. Yeah, so actually, when my dad came in the morning, so I told him about it. And for him, he knew the so he's just like, okay, you should go to Lusaka to get your passport, stuff like that. So I went to Lusaka, my uncle's place. Yeah, I got my passport. I applied for medicine. Yeah, then
Oh, no problem. Go ahead.
Yeah, then when the higher education called me, that was like after 3 weeks. Yeah, they called me. They're like, we can get you under economics.
Economics?
Yes. I applied for medicine.
How do you give someone economics?
Because I didn't have pures.
What's that one too?
There's something that's called natural sciences and pure sciences.
Pure science.
Yes,
yeah,
pure
exactly.
Science. I didn't have that. I had natural sciences.
Okay.
So for me, it was just exciting. For even though I do economics, I do nursing. As long as it's abroad, I'm going.
Yeah, you were just interested in the fact that you
I just want to go abroad. Yeah, so when my dad saw that, he was just like, no, you can't. You've never thought about doing economics now because it's abroad. So I was given a lecture about this whole stuff like that. But I wasn't excited. I felt like they blocked me to actually do something. I just wanted to go abroad. Exactly. But for me, I was just like, no, I've actually thought about it. No, maybe economics. So they actually said, don't do this. Yeah, don't do this. Then that's how I went back to school because by then I was doing my A-levels. Yeah, there's A-levels after I finished school. Yeah. So just to have an idea of what pures are. Yeah. Then they re-advertised the advertisement. Yeah, they did re-advertise it because they didn't specify that you have to
do a pure science before you can apply for this particular program.
So they re-advertised it, and again they didn't mention that part for you have to have pures. So I told my parents I'm going to reapply. Then they said, no, don't do that. This thing is disturbing you.
Exactly. You just want to leave the country.
Yeah, they're like, this thing is disturbing you. Just continue with school. So that day I was very upset. I was like very upset. I was like, how do they do this? They've advertised this thing. They still don't want me to apply.
Exactly.
So in the morning, I actually thought about it. And I said, no, I'm going to do this. Whether they like it or not, I'm still going to do this. Yeah, so one time, the same day, I just started like writing in class. I was writing. I was like, but what course am I going to do?
That's the problem.
Yeah. Like if I write economics, and they find out it's
and I think that's what would even get you abroad, because that's what they give.
So I thought they just wanted to do with anything that has medicine, and I didn't want general medicine, so I said maybe dental. I was like, maybe dental. It might be not so hard as general medicine. Yeah. So that's why I applied. I sent the papers because I was in Livingstone by then. I sent the papers. I told my friends to actually go pick them up at the bus station.
Exactly.
So that's why he took them to and they accepted me.
That's interesting. So your expectation as like coming to Morocco, is it the same thing you expected? No. Because I felt like you had bent too much on going abroad to the extent that you had an expectation.
Things, you get it. My parents.
Good. So right now, is it what you really expected upon arriving in Morocco?
No.
What were you expecting? That should
be New York.
Didn't you look it up before?
Not really. Like for me, it was just the thought of a bird.
And you don't even care if it's going to be maybe I don't want to mention any African country, maybe like let's say countries which were not up to New York. You don't care. All you care was you are living your country.
Yeah, because I saw a picture.
And so I think you should be content with what you are getting in Morocco, because as long as you are abroad, it's okay. We don't care if it's up to New York standard or not.
I don't really care, but this wasn't my expectation.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I don't really care.
I
but this wasn't just my expectation.
So you'll be willing to live here again to maybe a place you're expecting, like in New York or wherever, to school over there if you had the opportunity?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. So now tell me, as a student in dentistry, like you were just narrating all your story. You said you avoided general medicine.
Yeah.
And you went for dentistry. Maybe you thought it's quite easy as compared to general medicine.
Exactly.
As a student in dentistry, people do say that dentistry is not actually, or dentists are not doctors. How do you defend that? What do you think?
I think they're doctors.
Why?
Well,
because when you say dentistry, all that comes in mind is what? Teeth, right? You agree with
me? Yes.
Good. So if doctors do the whole body, and you guys do teeth, how then do you describe yourself as doctors?
Okay, what's the definition of a doctor? Let's start with it. What's the definition of a doctor?
Well, doctor in a layman's understanding, all they understand is, doctors, they actually, it depends on specialization. Now, in this case, we are comparing general doctors, right?
Yeah.
What the general public understands. Exactly. Now, when it comes to general medicine, it's about you taking you taking care of the whole part of the body, or maybe directing the people to the right specialization, the right specialized for them to take care. Let's say if someone comes with headache, you as the general practitioner, you are supposed to say, okay, you go and see a neurologist. If someone comes with stomach, you go and see a gastroenterologist, that kind of thing.
Go see a dentist.
I'll go and see a dentist.
Yeah.
Good.
So for me, I think dentistry we're still doctors.
Yeah, we're
just specialized doctors.
So let's say, for instance, there's an emergency in a flight.
Yeah.
And then we ask for doctors. Are you capable to present yourself as a doctor?
No, because when we talk about doctors, there are doctors who are, as in people specialize. They're general doctors. These same general doctors, one day others will specialize.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand you perfectly. Yeah. So how about the fact that, okay, instead of you starting the dentistry just right away in your first year, why don't you go to the medical school, get your medical degree, after which you specialized?
I feel that would take a lot of time. Yeah, but
Zambia, how about those who are specializing?
But you know what actually happens in Zambia?
Let me know.
Dental students and general medicine. Yeah, they actually start together. They just split in the third year.
You see?
You get. So I feel we're still under the same thing. It's just that I feel we get to specialize more because dentistry has a lot of things to deal with. You don't just start from, you don't just start from up there, because dentistry, what you guys think about, it's just the teeth.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just not the teeth.
Yeah.
It's about, it goes, there are a lot of nerves that are connected. So we get to learn about the whole face. Sometimes you're just itching, like your skin can start from here, but it's actually the tooth that's causing it. Exactly. So people think it's just this. No, there's dental medicine. In Zambia, there's dental medicine. It's for 4 years. And there's also dental surgery. It's for 6 years. So there's a difference. We're actually doctors. Whoever says we're not doctors,
Okay, so again, do you regret coming to Morocco and even choosing dentistry?
No.
So what's one thing you really love about Morocco?
The place.
The place. The environment.
The environment.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So what's one thing in Zambia, when you mention everybody is supposed to know that this is coming from Zambia, that you can let us know?
Well, the Victoria Falls, everyone knows about it. And yeah, it's just people are very welcoming. They're very friendly. Yeah. I think that's one thing I noticed.
I believe that everybody will say it for his or his country. But then you see, like maybe in Ghana, maybe Ghana is maybe known for fufu. Something that Zambia is just known for, basically. That when you mention
What's fufu first?
Fufu is a kind of food Ghanaians eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So or that's like jollof. A staple food.
If you hear jollof, what
Nigeria.
Do you think? You don't think of Ghana?
I feel like Ghana has the duplicate of the actual thing.
Well, maybe I'm a Ghanaian, so you want to shade me. Well, let's keep it
it's not like that. Like any interview I actually get, it's like Nigeria makes the original one, and then Ghana will copy. Exactly.
I get you.
Yeah.
So that means Nigeria comes to mind when you hear of jollof.
It's just jollof.
Then what would I say that will come to mind? Honestly, I don't have any idea apart from the jollof. All right, so I'm asking for Zambia. Now that okay, now you heard when I said jollof, you said Nigeria.
Yeah.
So what are you also known for?
We have Shima.
What is Shima?
Shima is like what do we have in? We have. How do I forget this?
You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do this on camera.
They're going to be mad.
You get your people very, very mad.
It's like Smida.
Smida.
Yes. You know Smida, right?
I know Smida. Yeah. I've been here for a very long time.
Exactly. I feel actually the difference with Smida and Shima is just the color. Because Shima is white and Smida is yellow. But for me, I think the taste is the same.
What do you eat with your Shima?
Shima with relish. With chicken, with
just
beef.
Like soup and stew.
Exactly.
And then, okay.
So it's actually like the pasta, not pasta, but like I think I've seen Ghanaians making Smida.
I see.
Yeah, so as we have Shima, it comes from maize. Yeah.
I see. Then I think I should try that.
So that's like our staple food.
Oh, all right. Yeah. All right. Then Choksi, it's really a pleasure having you on. But before you go, I want to ask you some little questions about your lifestyle. Do you gym?
No.
Is it because you dance?
Yeah, I feel my body's ready.
And then you're exercising.
Yeah, that's an exercise. Yeah.
So you don't care about the gym?
No, I don't.
You think how you dance will actually provide you the same kind of health benefits that the gym will do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
I feel like at the gym when you actually stop, your body goes back to it. But yeah, for dancing,
you are not looking forward to stop.
Yeah, it's actually it's
something. It's something because that's what we always tell patients that look, when you adapt certain lifestyle, it becomes part and parcel of you.
Exactly.
So instead of you going to buy medicines, to be able to look a certain way, it's best you adapt a lifestyle. Exactly. That way you live till you die with it, just like the dancing. So I think it's a good thing. And I don't know, I'm a good dancer. I'm not a good dancer. I'm trying to be a good dancer.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think, you just have to teach me certain moves.
Sure.
Maybe some other time.
Yeah.
If I find the time, because I'm also a very busy person like you are. And school is about to start. What are your expectations? That it will be better than last semester?
What I've actually heard, it's going to be worse.
But you, as a person, are you going to be better? Even though
I'm going to be better.
So that means you are going to put in more effort and do a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Even though I feel it's going to be harder, but because I've adapted and I can actually get a bit of French, it's going to be better on my side. Yeah.
Okay. Any advice to anybody willing to come from Zambia to come to Morocco to study dentistry in particular?
I think my advice is just follow your heart. If that's what you want, you actually feel this is what... You should rip
your heart, your chest and follow your heart.
Yeah, just follow what you love to do because sometimes you can come here and things actually become, I didn't follow what I wanted to do, but I got to love what I'm doing. Yeah. So Actually, I would advise people to actually come for dentistry. It's a very nice course. Yeah, the school is very beautiful. We've got actually nice tutors. Okay. It's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know, but I believe you might have some tips for people about their teeth. Is there something you want to tell people about their teeth?
Brush your
because it's not always that you get a dentist on. So
brush your teeth 3 times a day.
Why not 2 times, morning and evening?
No, in the afternoon when you're done taking your meal, brush your teeth to avoid cavities and bad breath diseases.
Yeah, that's good. All right, thank you for having you on.
Right.
And I don't know if there's some question you think I have not asked you that I should ask you.
I think
I think basically those watching from Zambia, they've heard enough from you how you went through your processes of applying. Exactly. So they should just keep scrolling on, Facebook or
on their page.
And then and also keep doing wonderful job with your dancing, because it actually goes a long way to help people who are behind their phones watching. Because people might be going through a lot of stuff, but the moment they watch people dancing, they get excited and all that stuff. So it's really, really important. All right. Made it here.
Thank you, and I'm excited. This was interesting. Yeah.
And I hope to do this with you again sometime.
Yeah. Right. So you guys don't forget to subscribe to Gabriel's YouTube. And don't forget to like and comment.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. It's like you've done my job already. When I tell them, they are going to get annoyed with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zambians, you guys shouldn't, you should let her hit the highest number of views on the channel.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah.